There's only one type of vision board that actually works. So if you're planning on creating a 2026 vision board, you need to hear this. There are so many different types of vision boards. I'm talking poster boards, Pinterest boards, Canva boards, phone lock screens, desktop wallpapers, Notion board, real style vision videos, manifestation boards, physical vision board walls, scrapbook style vision board, magazine cutout collages, Polaroid vision board, and the list goes on. There's only one vision board that actually works, and that's the one that's aligned. The vision board that you didn't rush. You sat with it, journaled about it, prayed about it, refined it, and added to it with intention. Girl, the vision board that actually works is the one that's the most emotionally charged, the most aligned with who you truly want to become. If you're building your next level with intention, stay close.
Hey cousin, happy new year and welcome back to my channel. I haven't seen or heard from you all since last year. But seriously, I am so grateful, thankful, and so blessed that we all made it to see 2026. That alone deserves a moment of gratitude because not everyone did. Now let's be real, cousins. 2025 was amazing for some of us, and for others, it was very humbling. And I know some of you all are side-eyeing yourselves right now because those New Year's resolutions didn't quite get fulfilled and that vision board might be collecting dust. But listen to me closely. It's okay. It's a new year, which means new opportunity and another chance to not only dream again, but to actually put in action behind those visions. And that's exactly what this video about. So before you go out and spend tons of money on poster boards, magazines, stickers, printers, and all of those things, before you spend hours trying to make a flawless, Pinterest-worthy vision board, I want you to pause because a vision board is more than just something cute to hang on the wall. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a proper vision board, one that aligns with who you are, where you're going, and the life you truly deserve. One that doesn't pressure you, but supports you. One that doesn't just look good, but actually work. So if you're ready to manifest with intentions, clarity, and confidence, stay right here with me. Stay tuned. Cousin, welcome back. Welcome back to my channel and to my new cousins who are just finding me. Welcome. I'm so happy you are here with me. For those who know me and for the few who don't, let me properly introduce myself. Hi, my name is Glow Up with Elon, and on this channel we celebrate women embracing themselves with love, patience, and kindness. I'm that favorite cousin cheering you on from the sidelines, the one reminding you to forgive yourself, the one helping you glow from the inside out. And if you're ready to elevate your life one day at a time, then cousin, you're exactly where you meant to be. Now listen, I know some of you all have already made your vision boards way back in November. Baby, y'all were not playing about your future. And I love that for you. But for my cousins who are still in the process of creating vision boards for 2026, this video is going to be very imperative for you because I also know some of you all are really big and on being hard on yourselves. You're looking at last year's board like, dang, I didn't even complete 25% of this. And I want you to release that guilt right now, cousins. What if I told you there are multiple ways to create vision boards that can actually help you see your manifestations come into play? Vision boards are more than just aesthetically pleasing photos that temporarily feels inspired. For some people, vision boards are business plans, lifestyle rebrands, healing roadmaps, financial blueprints, spiritual alignment tools, soft life intentions, and self-worth reminders. Your vision board represents the things you are calling into fruition. And to make that happen, you have to be honest about what's realistic, what you truly believe in, and what you know that you genuinely deserve. This is not about comparison. This is not about pressure. This is all about alignment. And then cousins, I'm here to help you. Your big cousin is here to help you get your vision boards on point. But hey, if you made it this far into the video and you're not a part of the family, you might as well just go ahead and subscribe to the family, because we have the best family on YouTube. Also, go ahead and like this video so YouTube can push our message through the algorithm and we can get promoted more and we can attract more of our long lost cousins. Also, tap the notification bell so you don't miss when I drop these new gems, because your cousin always dropping the hottest videos. You guys know that. Now go ahead, cousin, and get comfortable. Grab what you need to grab, grab your hot cocoa, your tea, your water, and also grab your notepad and pencils or pens, whatever you want to write with, so you can jot down notes on how to create that vision board that will help you manifest all the things that you've been trying to manifest, okay? So, if you're ready, because I'm ready, let's get into this video, cousins.
I stopped telling people my goals too early, so now I move in silence and let God do the talking. I want to share how I make my vision board because I do it differently. I don't create my vision board based on my entire life. I focus on what I can accomplish within 6 months to 1 year. I don't overload myself. I don't stress myself out. And most importantly, I leave room for God to do what He does best. I work, I stay obedient, I stay grateful, because I've learned that God can take something I'm working on today and push it further than I ever imagined. My vision board isn't about pressure. It's about mental health, peace, discipline, and alignment, especially as a content creator. Social media can be cruel, words can hurt, and I've learned how powerful the tongue really is. So I move differently now. Some goals I keep to myself, some wins I only share once they're accomplished. I also have 2 vision boards, one I'll share and one that's sacred just for me. And if I can leave you with anything, it's this. Be careful who you share your goals with. Not everyone clapping is rooting for you. 2026, choose you, stay focused, apply that pressure, and trust that obedience will take you further than noise ever could.
Let's get into my 2026 curriculum. Yes, girl, I'm playing absolutely no games for the year of 2026. A few of you may know me from my October curriculum or just other curriculum videos that I've done, but this year we're expanding it for the entire year. But at the end of the day, girl, 2025, she was something else, okay? She got away from me and I'm not playing any games for 2026. So let's get into it. First and foremost, there will be 4 terms in the year of 2026, 12 weeks each. So essentially 1 term per quarter. I will have 5 different subjects: faith, family and relationships, health and wellness, career, and one of my favorites, personal development. I think all of these are important. I brain dumped a ton, and I do mean a ton of ideas of what I wanted to accomplish in the year of 2026. And I just went through them and picked 3 to 4 big audacious goals for each category, and I'm just going to break that up. What I'm going to do is break those down into smaller goals to help move the needle every single week in the direction. So at the end of the
If you're one of those people who hasn't started your 2026 vision board because you don't have any clue what to add, I'm going to help you fix that. Most vision boards don't fail because the dream was wrong or the vision was too big. They fail because y'all be skipping the part that gives the vision direction. So here's what I want you to do. Grab a sheet of paper. I'll wait or pause. Okay, on the front side, take a minute to think about it, but describe who you've been this past year. How did your days feel? What habits did you keep? What things did you do that were really, really great? What about the people that you poured into? The things that you tolerated, the things you outgrew. That's important. Everything that shaped your 2025 experience. Now flip it to the back side. This is where I want you to list who you want to be by the end of next year, the end of 2026. Not just what you want to have, be, do, and all of that, the material things. We all want those, right? But how do you want to feel? How do you want to show up? How do you want your life to look? How do you want it to flow? Take your time with this too, okay? Now from there, I want you to take a second piece of paper and divide it into thirds so that you have 3 sections on the front and 3 sections on the back. So look at everything you wrote down. You're going to be able to kind of put them in categories. You can use my framework. I call it the 6 facets of a full life. It's lifestyle, career, relationships, health, home, and spirit. Those are going to become the 6 sections of your 2026 vision board. Inside each category, kind of free write. Think about your dreams. Think about the new habits that you want to create, the shifts you want to make, the identities you want to grow into. What do you want to be? What do you want to do? What do you want to have that shapes your days, that shapes your peace, that fulfills your purpose? See, this is the work part of it that most people skip. They want to jump straight to Pinterest and find the pretty pictures, which I understand. But without intention, the board really has no meaning and has no momentum, and that's why y'all be saying it doesn't work. So once you've done the inner work, then you start choosing your images. And I promise the pictures will come much easier once you have clarity to where you're trying to go. That's really why I did my guide. It's called the Reset Ritual. It's a guilt-free vision board reboot guide because you don't have to throw away your vision board every year. You just need to refresh it, reset it. It's waiting for you in my bio if you need it. The feedback has been beautiful. And honestly, it's the gentlest way, kind of like a soft life way, to make sure that next year's board actually works for you.
And baby, if you create a vision board this year, be sure you got some action on it. Y'all talking about some, the vision boards don't work. It's not going to work because there ain't no actions aligned into it. Every time I look at your vision board, you got the results. So if your goal is a Benz, you're going to slap a big ass Benz car on that motherfucker. And if your goal is to have abs, you just going to slap a girl with abs. How many times you going to do that? That's all dreams. That's the reason why we keep ending the year with the same shit. You know what I'm saying? So instead, we're going to put some action on that motherfucker. So say for instance, you want abs this year. 2026, you want fucking abs. Instead of putting a girl with some fucking abs doing damn well, you ain't got that shit yet. You're gonna put a girl walking on a motherfucking treadmill. A girl eating healthy and shit. A girl filling up a water bottle. You see how it align? Sorry, I'm out of breath. Shit. But at the end of the day, once your mind see that action, it's gonna do what it sees consistently. And you might end the year of 2026 with a motherfucking 6-pack, bitch. So instead of your inspiration and results on a vision board, do the action.
You've been creating vision boards that look like this, just full of pictures and no strategy. That's exactly why you've been creating the same vision board for the past 4 years.
You need to leave.
You're creating just vision. That's not enough.
Wait a minute. What's this? This ain't enough. Make it enough.
So many people only talk about the first part of the vision board, thinking that seeing a bunch of pictures is what will get us closer to our goals, but it's actually the strategy and the steps that will get us there. So let me show you exactly how you should start creating your vision boards. The first thing you should focus on with creating your strategy board is actually your word of the year. This will set the tone for your focus throughout the whole entire year and basically your overarching goal for the year. So say for example, your word of the year could be focus. If that's something that you struggle with, and then you can apply that to each area of your life. It could maybe be endurance. It could be anything, any word that you think of or that you know really is big and important to you, that will be your word of the year. The next thing that you'll do is write out your key goals, just like this. So you'll have 6 main key goals, and then you'll actually describe what your goals are in detail. After you describe your goals in detail, you'll actually go into explaining your goals. You'll ask yourself these 6 questions. Why are these goals important for me right now? What do I hope to achieve by reaching these goals? What impact will achieving these goals have on my professional or personal growth? How will I measure my progress and know when I've succeeded in these goals? What challenges might I face when achieving these goals, and how will I address them? How do these goals align with my overall vision for the year? After you've done these first 2 steps, this will give you a good idea of how to go about your goals, and you'll also be able to break them down into categories. Come back for part 2 and we'll talk about categories for your strategy board and your mind boards. We're not fully getting rid of the pictures, but of course, we need to make sure we have strategy.
You're gonna do this before you make your 2026 vision board, okay? Before we all get to our vision boards, you're gonna sit down and do a yearly audit. I'm gonna break this down for you, everything that should be in it. This is very important because self-awareness is the foundation to change, girl. Okay, this is what's going to be in your audit. Section 1 is going to be what worked: habits, certain systems, relationships, environments, mindsets, everything that really worked for you this year. Write that down. Like, what made you lighter? What made you feel more aligned? Section 2, what didn't work? What didn't stick? What made things harder? What made you feel not so aligned? You get what I'm saying? Section 3, where did you show up for yourself this year? Goals you stuck to, where you were most disciplined, certain moments, anything you can think of. Where did you really show up? Write that down. Write that down. Section 4, where did you abandon yourself? Yes, where did you leave yourself behind? What things, what places, with what people, with what relationships, where did we get a little, avoidance? What things did you say you were going to do and then you didn't do? Write that down. Now to the fun part. We're going to acknowledge every single win, every single highlight. External wins, whether it's your career, your personal goals, your personal dreams, your personal aspirations, the external wins, as well as internal wins. Things that you were really working on with yourself. Those are equally as important. Okay, we're on section 6. What are you taking into 2026 with you? What's worth bringing into the new year with you? And this could literally be anything. People, boundaries, goals, dreams. Like, this could be anything. What are you taking into the new year with you? Section 7, what are you leaving behind? What are you saying goodbye to? And to finish off the audit, this is fun because you can reflect on this. Describe 2025 in one word, in one sentence. And then describe 2026 in a sentence, in a word. Describe it, manifest it. And now that you've done this and you've really reflected, you really clocked your T, you can do the vision board. Happy auditing, happy manifesting. I hope this was helpful. Bye.
I decided to make a 90 to 100 page blueprint guide for myself so that I can have the 2026 beyond my dream. You hear me? Welcome to Vlogmas Day 6. Now, everybody has said seeing is believing, and I need to visualize my dream so I can put all the steps in order and have that life. So I went ahead and had ChatGPT to create an in-depth guide with some sections and everything. So the first thing I gotta do is build it all in Canva. What is my ETA for this? Whenever I get done. I do want to be done by the middle of December though. I don't want to be sitting up here burnt out and everything else when it's time for the new year. What are some things that y'all are doing to prepare for the 2026 elevated version of you?
Class is in session. Here are things we will be doing in 2026. I want you to grab your book and your pen because this is about to be serious. I wrote everything down. Number 1, looking into investing. We're going to invest. I'm talking about stocks. I'm talking about landed properties. Anything, just invest. Even if it's to buy gold and just keep at home or keep at the bank. We're going to be investing in 2026. Number 2, we are going to be keeping our lives organized. I'm talking about clean spaces, clear, scheduled, and declutter your phone. Declutter your phone once every month. Number 3, we are going to be abstaining until we meet the right person. No rushing, no settling. Choosing alignment over attention, okay? Number 4, we are going to be having a hobby we enjoy. I'm talking about Pilates, Zumba classes, painting, baking, photography, whatever you know you enjoy. For me right now, I do Zumba classes, I do Pilates, and once in a while I do baking, but I'm going to add more to that. And number 5, we're going to do the monthly maintenance. Please, every month, our nails will be done, our hair will be done, our brows will be done. Now, when I say nails, if you cannot afford the normal nails, just make sure your nails are clean. Make sure, even if you cannot afford your, what's called the frontal and everything, just have your cornrows, make them clean, okay? Number 5, mental health check-in. We're going to check in with our mental health once in a while to be sure we are okay mentally. Number 7, we are going to be intentional with God. And this is for me. This is for me. I'm talking about reading the Bible, understanding the word of God, getting to know God, not just saying I go to church every Sunday. Number 8, we are going to be setting stronger boundaries. I'm talking about friendships, relationships, even families. Yes, you're going to set stronger boundaries. Number 9, we're going to travel solo or travel in a small group. Please, this is really important. I want every girl that is watching this video to make sure you travel in 2026. Number 10, you're going to record yourself and post yourself. Most of you, the whole of 2025, you don't have a video of yourself, or probably you had just 2 videos because you feel like, oh, I don't look good. Now listen, you're going to dress up once in a month. Once in a month. Go out with your friends or go on a solo date. Take pictures and take videos, okay? Number 11, we're going to be reading books to improve our vocabulary. Yes. If you know you want to start speaking to the camera like I am right now, you need to invest in reading good books that will improve your vocabulary. This involves me also. Number 12, we are going to outgrow people without drama, without announcements, just distance and growth. You don't need to drag anyone. You don't need to shade anyone. Once you outgrow someone, just move on. I'm talking about relationship. I'm talking about friendship. We're just going to outgrow someone peacefully because we are getting old. Number 13, we are going to be building a skill or a side also, or side income. I'm talking about content creating, digital projects, forex, or courses. You're going to look into having a side also. Now, in 2026, it's all about discipline, softness, and self-respect. You can go home. See you in 2026. Bye.
Wait. Before you start making that vision board, stop. Let me guide you through it. Just trust me. As a person who studies neuroscience, and made a vision board last year, and I completed every single thing on that vision board using Neuroscience, and I didn't complete all of them. I didn't start till September, okay? Just trust me on this. I have not one, but two best-selling books because I made the best vision board in September, okay? Hi, my name is Nika, Nike. I study all things neuroscience. Let's make the best vision board that will make you so successful in 2026. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay, number one, you're going to go on Pinterest or Google, whatever you feel comfortable with, and find images that makes you excited, that excites your nervous system, that makes you feel something viscerally. Remember, our brain responds to emotions and not logic, okay? So make sure they're pictures of something that you want, something that makes you so excited, not something that you think you should want, okay? Make sure you want it and make sure it feels so good in your body when you're looking at those pictures. That's number one. Two is imperative. You want to add images of who you want to become, okay? Not just what you want. Remember, identity shifts first, behavior second. When you can shift your identity, everything else is easy, okay? So make sure you add in words under each picture what you want to become, who you want to become. Who is the key word here. Next, you want to make sure that the pictures are very specific and the wordings are very specific. Vague pictures, vague wordings, vague results. For me, on my vision board in September, I know I was late to the game. I wrote bestseller. I did the cover of both books. I put it on the vision board and I wrote best-selling author in front of both of them, okay? Be very specific. This is the secret source, okay? And it's been proven by my idol, Dr. Tara Swartz. Okay, you want to place this vision board where you can see it every single day. I'm gonna give you the secret. I don't wanna share this, but I really feel like I love you guys so much I have to share. I placed mine in my shower. I know it's like freaking schizophrenic, I don't care. Okay, mine is in my shower, so first of all, I believe in water manifestation. It works. Water is the most powerful element God ever created. But when I shower, I get to just stare at my vision board. Every corner, okay? My bathroom, 360 of my vision board. Every corner I turn while I'm showering, boom, vision board, vision board, vision board.
A psychological phenomenon called the Tetris effect, which says that the thing that you look at last thing at night imprints on your subconscious more strongly than anything else during the day. So when we go from being asleep to waking up or being awake to falling asleep, they're called the hypnopompic and hypnagogic stages. And they are stages where our subconscious is very susceptible to suggestion. And so I keep my physical action board next to my bed so that I see it first thing in the morning and last thing at night.
Remember, your brain cannot distinguish but what you highly imagine and what's happening in real life. And I'm going to sound really crazy here. I don't even care at this point. You guys know me. You know I'm crazy. I acted out while I'm in the shower. Full-on Tyler Perry movie. Production. I acted out. I shower twice a day. Morning and night. So at night, the last thing I see, and the last thing I imagine, and the last thing I acted out is my vision board. I acted out. I literally acted out holding my book saying, it's the #1 best-selling author in the shower every single day before the launch day. And it's the #1 book in science. I acted out like a freaking actress, like an Oscar-winning actress. Remember, vision board manifestation, it's not woo-woo. You got to do the work. Neuroplasticity, baby. You got to take one action every single day that matches that vision board. You can't just sit down passively like, oh God, give me the words on my vision board. No. Okay, I call it action board. My idol also calls it action board. You got to put some action behind it. I didn't just put best-selling author on the vision board. I was writing. I was working 20 hours a day, 7 days a week since September, right? I wrote every single day. You got to put some action behind the vision board. And what does that mean? Discipline. The reason vision boards work, or action boards, as I like to call it, and Dr. Tara Swartz likes to call it, is because our brain is a goal-seeking organism. It's always seeking goals. And so when you give it something clear to chase, it will bring it into your life for you. So go make the best vision board ever. Because if you're following me, you better have the best 2026. I believe in you. And I pray you always believe in yourself. Let's go, baby. Stay fabulous. Bye-bye. And don't share my vision board secret with anyone.
Before we wrap this up, I really want to talk to you guys about why vision boards are so powerful. A vision board gives your dream somewhere to live outside your mind. It helps you stay focused, intentional, and in line, especially on the days when motivation is low, life feels loud. Seeing your goals every day reminds your subconscious what you're working towards and why it matters. And this isn't just a regular people thing. So many successful celebrities has openly talked about using vision boards and manifestation techniques, including Oprah Winfrey, who spoke about visualizing her career and life before it happened. My good girl Beyonce, who also shares how intentional visualization plays a role in her artistry and success. One of my favorite comedians, Jim Carrey, who famously wrote himself a check before he even made it big. He wrote himself $1 million check, never put a date on there, but he left it in his wallet, and he manifest that $1 million plus more, and it happened right after, I believe, when he did The Mask. Also, legendary comedian Steve Harvey, who constantly talks about faith, manifestation, and writing the vision out to make it plain. And one of my favorite island gals, Rihanna, who has discussed manifesting freedom, wealth, and creative control, not only over her life, but also her business and music career. And we know Riri is a billionaire, okay? Oh, also, my good girl Beyonce just was announced to be a billionaire as well. So I think we all behind. We need to learn how to manifest, and we're going to get to it. These people didn't just dream. They visualized, planned, and took action. Now let's talk about different types of vision boards, because one size does not fit all. You have your traditional vision board with pictures and words for visual learners. You have your digital vision boards for our tech-savvy cousins who love to be in their phone or iPad or computer. That's for them. Then you have your goal-based boards focused on finances, careers, or education. You have your emotional vision boards that center around peace, healing, confidence, and joy. You have your spiritual vision boards that focus on faith, alignment, and inner growth. And you have your lifestyle boards for routines, habits, soft light, things of that nature. And if you're unsure what to put on your vision board, you can always start with the basics, such as like how you want to feel this year, daily habits you want to maintain. That's one that I always add on mine. Boundaries you want to start and the ones that you want to keep. The type of peace you want in your life, the version of yourself you want to grow into, and also things like such as like what's your health, rest, confidence, self-trust, financial goals. Maybe you want a new car, you want a new apartment, things of that nature that you really want to manifest into your life. So those are the type of things you can add on your vision boards. Also, cousin, let me free you real quick. You don't have to create just one yearly vision board. You can do quarterly vision boards so you don't feel overwhelmed or pressured. Breaking the year into season allows you to pivot, grow, and adjust without feeling like you fail, which is one of my favorite things that I just learned how to do by breaking the year into quarters. And it allows you to work at your own pace, and you can also reflect quicker to see, okay, what can I adjust or what can I do in the next quarter that will help me fulfill my vision boards that I want to accomplish. So if this video spoke to you, if you felt seen, heard, or comfort, please give it a thumbs up. It really supports the channel and let me know you want more content like this. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, because we would love to have you here. We love our cousins, our veteran cousins. We love them all. We love building a community of women who are trying to grow up emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, not just aesthetically. Over here is more than just a look. We're really trying to glow up from the inside out. and to be better women, not only for ourselves, but for our community and the next generation to come. So over here, we are a real family, and it's a no judgment zone. We do not judge over here. We're respectful to one another, and we try to help each other by any means. Also, drop a comment below and let me know what are some of your favorite types of vision boards and what are some of your visions or resolutions for this year. I love to talk with you down here, okay? I love talking to my cousins in the comment box. Remember, cousin, when you create a vision board with intentions, you invite clarity, confidence, discipline, and direction into your life. You start moving differently because you know where you're headed. So take this time, take all of this one day at a time. Be gentle with yourself and never forget your glow starts from within. And also remember to be you, because there's only one you and the world needs more people like you. I love you, cousins, and I'll see you next video. Bye.